As I sit here and I stand here and I look out the window, I say to myself and I say to you, the most important thing you can do for you is to learn how to love yourself. Loving yourself means sometimes dating yourself. Loving yourself means sometimes appreciate who you are. Loving yourself means taking the time to pamper you. Loving yourself means taking some time for you. Life can be overwhelming. Problems can weigh you down. Burdens can get to be a little bit too heavy at times. People's problems can be too much. Phone calls ringing all the time can be overwhelming. Text messages can be flooding. And sometimes you just need to put yourself in reverse, park, and just sit in silence and just take in life as it is. That's what it means to love yourself. Loving yourself means acknowledging who you are and seeing who you are. Loving yourself means dressing yourself up sometimes and making your face and putting on you some good smell good. That's what loving yourself means. Loving yourself is wrapping yourself in the armor of love, so much so that nothing nobody says or do can penetrate that armor. Loving yourself includes validation. You speak life into who you are. That's what loving yourself means. As the flower blooms, so should our love for ourselves bloom. As the season changes, so should the love for ourselves change. We don't really understand how short life really is. We take so many things for granted. We take our visual view, our hearing, our smell, our taste, our activities of our limbs for granted. And it's not saying that every day that you wake up and you get up, it's going to be a great day. Sometimes you're going to have days that's not so great. Sometimes you're going to have days where you wonder why you're still here. But that don't mean you stop loving yourself. Loving yourself means taking yourself to dinner, taking yourself to the movies, complimenting yourself, loving yourself. And in loving yourself, self-care is so important. It's so important. You do all the things you need to do to make you feel better. You don't have to wait for nobody else to give you the things that you can give to yourself. And as I've said, when people give you compliments, if you compliment yourself enough, that's just extra additive. You don't have to lean, you don't have to depend on those compliments when you talk about loving yourself. If you start to love yourself, you would be amazed at how you feel, how your outlook on life would change. You wouldn't be as heavy. You wouldn't be as burdened down. You wouldn't be as weighted if you learned how to love yourself. You should try it sometimes. Make you a bubble bath. Put some candles around it and some good music and just sit there and just love you. Make you a good meal. Sit you some candles on the table. Sit a nice place setting down. Sit down and just love you. Get in your car. Go to the mall and just walk around. Just love you. Look in the mirror sometime at yourself and say, you are beautiful. You are worthy. You are valuable. You are amazing. You are powerful. You are strong. You can do anything you put your mind to. That's what loving yourself consists of. And when you learn how to love yourself abundantly, when you learn how to love yourself without measure, when you learn how to love yourself without boxing yourself in, you're probably going to shock yourself of how you're going to feel, how your temperament, your attitude, and your outlook on life is going to change when you learn how to love yourself, how you're not going to accept any type of behavior when you learn how to love yourself. It's amazing. The smile on your face becomes much bigger and brighter. Your joy becomes deeper. Your excitement for life becomes greater when you learn how to love yourself. It's not about nobody else. It's truly not. This is all about you. This is about you seeing the sun shine, seeing the flowers bloom, seeing a better course of life for you. Your journey and your path is so much clearer when you learn how to love yourself. You see better, you hear better, you feel better, you taste better, you smell better when you learn how to love yourself. So what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Because for me, I tell you, I love all of me, my flaws and all my good days and my bad days, my happy days and my sad days. I love me. You know why? Because I've learned how to love myself. And I hope you do too.